Good evening, everyone. My name is Talley, author of the book 30 Days to Live. So, I love it when a plan comes together. Tonight, I'm just having a whole lot of fun with this. So, I wanted to come before you tonight and just talk about, a few things. Well, one thing in particular. And we can title this, If You Believe. If You Can Only Believe. I've been searching, on YouTube and just doing some research and looking at different things. And I've noticed a lot of different videos on making your daily confessions, videos on writing down what you want, scripting, videos, the water method, all kind of things. And all of it can work. That is not a negative. All of it can work. But there's one key factor that I think a lot of the videos that I have seen leave out. And that is, if you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. If there is something that you desire, because in Matthew 7:7-8, it says, ask, and it shall be given. It says, knock, and it shall be open. It says, seek, and ye shall find. And then it goes on, it says, for everyone that asketh, receiveth. So with that in and of itself, once you've asked God for what you're asking for, then you know that it's coming. But the other component to that is you have to believe it. You have to know beyond the shadow of a doubt that this is going to happen for you. Again, Proverbs 23 says in verse 7, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. That is a belief. You have to know it. If you're believing, or if you're asking, or if you're requesting, you want a better job, you've got to believe that you're worth having a better job. You've got to believe that that job is yours. You've got to believe that it's coming. You've actually got to believe it's already here. If you're believing to lose weight, you got to believe that you are the smaller you already. You got to remember, everything up until now is a result of a belief system. And I can say that and just give you a quick personal testimony. There was a time in my life where everything was going haywire. All kind of weird, out of the way stuff was happening. And I even had a lady come up to me like, God, if it's weird and out of control, it seems like it happens to you. And I was like, my silly self, just gonna agree with her. Like, yeah, it always, if it's weird and out of control, that became my confession. If it's weird, it'll happen to me. And then one day, that was about 2 years ago, and I was in my room, and I was just kind of crying out to God and complaining and whining and asking him, why is all this happening to me? Why, everything is always going wrong in my life? And he kind of pulled my coattail and was like, because that's what you keep saying. And he took me back to the scripture where it says, life and death is in the power of your tongue. Not in the power of somebody else's tongue. Because a lot of things that happen to us is not because somebody else said it, it's because we said it. And that does not mean that we can trace that to each and every single situation. But some responsibility does fall on us. If you, your whole life, were running around going, I'm broke, I'm never going to have nothing, then guess what? That's about how it's going to end up. One of the things that I talk about in my book is that you were created in the image of God. And being created in his image, he gave you some powers, meaning that you can speak some things into existence. And a lot of times we forget that. So take a little time to pay attention to what you're saying. Take some time to work on your belief system, because he had to work on mine. And he's still working on mine. The thing that I think a lot of the people who do these other videos is not telling you is that this is a consistent work. It doesn't happen overnight. You're going to have days that you're going to speak and you're not going to feel like it. And that's okay. You just keep going. So you have to come to a place where you believe it. You believe you can have the house. You believe that it's your house. You believe that it's your car. You believe that it's your life. You are living a better life. That you believe you are worthy of all of these good things. Because at the end of the day, you are your own determining factor. And remember, if we're asking for these things, because when you say it, it's a form of asking. Because when you put it out there, it's the universe's responsibility, or the angel's responsibility that he's given charge over you to bring back to you what you asked for. So we must be very careful what we're saying. And that doesn't mean that if you say something, you go, oh my goodness, and you panic. Nope. Don't panic. You just replace it with the good thing. So like, let's say today, let's say for instance, let's say you don't have any money in your pocket. Let's say that's the reality for the moment. But remember, that's for that moment. The next moment is a different moment. So, okay, instead of saying I'm broke, I don't have no money, be like, money is coming to me now. It's just that simple, and leave it alone. And watch as you begin to change your thought process, how it changes for you. So today, take a little time out, work on your belief system. I suggest to anybody, write down what you believe. Sometimes on some days, I don't always have perfect days. Some days I have to write it down, and then I have to read it back to myself so that I can remember the good things. But I hope this helps you. Remember that whatever you're thinking is what you become. So start thinking good things about yourself. I've left some information. If you like this video, if this video helped you, like, subscribe, share so that you can see future videos. Also, I'll leave all my social media platforms and ways on how you can get the book, because I think it'll really, really help you out. Have a great day. I know you can do it. I believe in you, so you should believe in you too. Have a great day.